Hello, beautiful family. Welcome into my channel, Miss Reemi Healings. My name is Reem. Welcome into this collective reading and channeled messages. We're just going to flow with spirit. Over the past couple of days, I've been feeling a lot of emotional energies, a lot of focus on the emotional body that is transforming. There's a lot of focus, when we ascend, our ascension journey and our ascension process on the consciousness and our heightened perception and our heightened awareness of all things and ourselves. And it feels like this air epoch energy right out of the gate into 2022 is having us look at our emotional body, understanding the truth of our emotions, and really focusing on the transformation of our emotional bodies that is taking place at this time, because I feel like that is what's happening here. I feel really, really, really emotional, very, very sensitive. I took 2 months or so, to do my shadow work, and coming back into the collective, it was really hard. It felt like there were so many energies that came towards me, and I had a really hard time differentiating the different energies. So now I feel like I have a better handle on the different energies that are flowing through me and a better understanding. It's still really difficult, but it is becoming to be much more fluid than it used to be when I first came out of my shadow work. But when I started to come back into the collective, I felt the emotions of the collective. And when you get this, when you feel really emotional, when you feel really sensitive, when you feel energies, let's just focus. Let's just focus internally first before we focus on emotions of other people. Even when you feel your own emotions, like for me personally, I feel a lot of my emotions in my stomach. I feel like it's more so of an emotional knot, and I have to decipher like why I feel like that. I have to pull the knots. I have to untangle it, unravel it to try to figure out where it's coming from. What is it showing me? Where is it navigating me to? And it takes a while, but in the end, it makes sense. And then that entanglement releases itself, and emotions flow in and emotions flow out, just like water. And I've been feeling much more of my emotional energies and my body vibration because, as you know, we're made up of 90% water. The moon rules our emotions. The moon has cosmic force towards the seas and the oceans, and it affects the ocean's water levels and movements and fluidity. So it would make sense that when we feel emotions, we feel the changes in our body. We feel emotions in our body. We feel that water inside of ourselves. And I was sitting last night after I was in the beautiful live that Patrick did at Rio Karuk, RIOKORUK. He always goes lives and just channels so beautifully, and it's such a beautiful collective process too, with who and whom all is there participating in his live. I felt so many different vibrations in my body and emotions that I know weren't just mine. And I know there's a lot of things right now that are coming apart, but I just know that they will come together. And I know that there's a lot of emotional energies that are sitting with everyone independently, but this it feels like there's this much bigger, like interdimensional behemoth of a knot in the collective right now, and it is so intense. And I don't know what to make of it, because I feel like when I tried to tackle that kind of energy, it's really overwhelming, it's overpowering. So I really want to focus individually in this reading on the individual collective rather than like the collective as a whole, because this behemoth of an interdimensional emotional knot is a lot. It's truly so intense, and I must say that I feel like our emotional bodies are transforming, and I feel like we are enhancing our emotional intuitive perception. So what I want to do is just see what's going on energetically, and I'm going to do my best. This is an emotional time right now. This is an emotional time right now. I'm just going to go to the wild unknown. And we're just going to flow and see what needs to come through. There's that knot. There's that knot. I feel like I have to kind of talk about, these two came out together. So I do want to talk about these two cards together. I feel like as soon as I saw this card, I saw these pentacles like try to pull away from each other, and as you try to pull away from this energy, or if you like struggle and you try to get yourself out of this knot, it only creates further resistances. Sorry if you can hear my stomach. It creates further resistances, and it only makes the knot tighter, right? Because if you don't pull the right string, if you don't pull the right one, you actually can pull it and make the knot tighter. So I'm seeing that there's this need for relaxation at this time. There's this need for like a breath out. It's almost like I kind of see this energy collapsing, because when you collapse the energy, it becomes softer, the knot becomes softer, the emotional knot becomes much more at ease to untangle. So I feel like that's why it came out with the lion, because the lion is coming through with this calm strength, this relaxed strength, this peaceful strength. I also want to say to the collective, like individually, don't stress yourself too much, or don't strain yourself too much. I'm seeing like someone heavy lifting, like don't try to do more than what you can handle. Don't try to carry on so much than what you can handle at this time. Do only what you can. Do only what you can carry. Carry only what you can. And relax as much as possible. Breathe out as much as possible, because in that breath out, in that exhalation, we're releasing the tension here that we can see. Okay? And I feel like that's us in our emotional intuitive perception, perceiving the tension, not only within ourselves, but this talks to me that our own emotional knot, like we mentioned earlier, is connected to this behemoth of an emotional knot that we also sense and perceive in the collective, in humanity. So it's almost like manageable when you just view it from yourself, because when you help yourself, you're helping the collective, right? It's like putting on the mask first in the airplane, like putting on the mask first. You have to help yourself. I'm getting this. Like I can't help but just be so emotional in this energy. Like I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but remember how we said things are coming apart? Look at the 8 of Cups with the broken glasses. And here you have the High Priestess came out. The High Priestess is all about intuitive perception. The High Priestess to me right now is coming through as an extremely emotional High Priestess. And it's funny because as I'm placing the High Priestess in the deck, she's also looking at the emotional knot. You have the Lion and the High Priestess. The Lion and the Tiger, both looking at the emotional knot, but again, look at them. They're both calm, they're both aware, they're both mighty, but they're both relaxed. It's this energy of trust. It's this energy of having faith that it will all work out, even when there are broken pieces on the ground, even when things are coming apart, even when things may not make any sense as to why they occur. I feel like there's this energy right now in the collective of like needing to know right now, needing things to be fixed immediately. But the High Priestess is coming through with this energy of some things are not meant to be known. So there's this energy of trust. You do not know everything. You don't know everything that is causing this entanglement. You don't know everything that is causing this emotional knot in yourself, as well as in the collective. There are larger things at play that we are not meant to see or not meant to understand. It's like just focus on this side of the mountain, focus on your things, and everything else will fall into place. Everything else will come together when it's meant to. It's interesting because I have to do this now. This is the High Priestess's knot right here. This is the Lion. That's his or her knot right there. I'm going to put a card up here. We're going to put a card down there. And this is what I'm saying. It's like it's showing me that we're all connected here, but we're all feeling ourselves emotionally. Like I can feel the collective emotionally more than anything else. Like I know I know, like you can say like empath and all of that, but this feels like beyond that. It's like an emotional force that I feel like is running through all of you right now, because I know all of you are empaths, but this feels more than that. It's also, I'm also getting here like the need to emotionally connect with people is also what's causing this stress and this strain, because there's been a lack of emotional connections because of what's been happening in the world, or even in what's going on in your life, if you want to just take it like that. But see, your emotional knot is connected to the larger behemoth of an interdimensional emotional knot. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is where I'm getting at. Okay? So let me place this here. Let's get the one at the top. I think you guys can kind of see that. Okay. So the Two of Cups and Judgment came out. Two of Cups and Judgment. See, it's the need for emotional connection. It's the need to harmonize once again, to find harmony, not only in ourselves, most importantly, right? Finding harmony in ourselves and balance within ourselves, and the self-love that we have for ourselves that is also awakening. It's this, there's a lot of things right now that are ascending, enhancing, but what Spirit really wants to say, and what I really feel like I need to talk about here, is the emotional intuitive perception is enhancing. And that's why the Judgment card wanted to come out with the Two of Cups. And that is what is enhancing here with Judgment. That is what you feel called to be aware of, to look at, is the emotionality. Your emotional intuitive perception of all things. Yourself, your life, the relationships, everybody, everything. Because this is a living, interdimensional, emotional knot. This is living. Just like you, your emotions are alive. And that's what Judgment here is talking about. Your emotions are living energy. And they live interdimensionally connected to everyone else's emotional energies. And I feel like we are having that enhanced emotional intuitive perception, and we're seeing that, and we're feeling that, and it feels massive. And it feels like a force. It's power. It's powerful. I also want to say, again, with Patrick, this is funny because this card came out in his live reading yesterday too, as well as the Two of Cups. And then you have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. And the Six of Cups. Do you see this? Do you see all of the energies that are coming out right now in this little spread that I have here? Is all cups. It's all emotions. What's 6 and 9? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? 9, 10, 11, yeah. 15, which is 6. And we're in the year 6. See, there's a lot of things that are coming into balance. These are also like hopes and dreams and wishes that you have longed for here with the Six of Cups. Again, this is a yearning. This is a longing for emotional connections. And I feel like into this year, we are going to be experiencing really strong emotional connections, not just with ourselves, most importantly, but with each other. And again, that is power. Because all of this is power to unravel the tension, to unravel this knot, to release, to remove, to come apart, only to come together in a stronger and a harmonious way that is not so confusing or standoffish or tense, because this is tense. The collective right now is tense emotionally. You're tense emotionally. I can tell you right now, I'm tense emotionally. I am. I am. But I'm looking at it, just like the High Priestess and the Lion, looking at their individual knots. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of seeing this interesting when the tension is released, and I see this card actually like moving to the center, and as the tension is released, I actually saw the Four of Pentacles drop, and I don't know why I saw that or where they're dropping to, but it's like that old emotional energies, that tense energies, they come together, right? That we mentioned earlier, how to untangle a knot. You have to release the tension of the knot first, and then you can figure it out, you can unravel it. And then the pentacles fall, and where are they falling? So let's get a final card. Where are the pentacles falling? Where are the pentacles falling? Where are the... Okay, there's fish. This Pisces energy. Where are the pentacles falling? You have here fish, the moon. Where are the pentacles falling? Where are the pentacles falling? The Nine of Swords and the Fool at the bottom. So it's interesting because you know, moon rules our emotions, and you have here more water energy here with the fish, and you have here the Nine of Swords. Where are the pentacles falling? I see this like imagery where the pentacles are falling, and they're falling here under the moonlight, and they fall on the ground. They fall on the ground beneath the moonlight here. And I kind of see that the earth absorbs these pentacles, these energies. I don't really know what the pentacles are. Prosperity. It's almost like, I don't know why I didn't pick up on this before. But it's like you have wishes, you have desires, you have dreams. But that's what is surrounding. There's like emotional tense energies right now surrounding every wish of the collective. Every wish in the collective is surrounded by this emotional energy, and that's why like wishes have not been fulfilled, or there have been delays, or there have been like you're feeling stagnancy, or that Hanged Man energy. It's like things aren't cultivating or co-creating or moving, right? It's not moving. So the wishes fall, and they fall under this like moonlight energy. Because that's what you're worried about here. You're worried about your wishes and how they come to pass, or your dreams, or your mobility, or your movement, or that next step forward, or that new beginning, or that emotional fulfillment, or that feeling, however that might be for you. But so they fall onto the earth. The earth absorbs it, because the wishes are prosperous now. The earth will absorb the wishes. Okay, and they're here beneath the soil, and now they're filled with like iridescent light, and your wishes right now are being filled with life. That's life. That's life, and you're going to see your wishes. They're going to be fulfilled. They're going to be fulfilled now. And Jupiter is in Pisces right now. So there is a lot of this wish energy. And that's funny because that is this. Jupiter in Pisces. Let me get one more final card. That makes sense now that it's coming together. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I didn't want all that. Okay. You have here the Ace of Cups. That's this new beginning. That's that new energy. But in my head, I was asking about like wishes, like your wishes, and how they're going to manifest or be fruitful, or just like, I don't know, confirmation of that energy coming to pass. And you have here the Ace of Cups, the Moth. I want to talk about these because this Ace of Cups, again, this also came out in Patrick's reading yesterday. This Ace of Cups is telling me, it's actually telling me about, I'm getting this energy of like psychic enhancements, maybe because Pisces is here, and that was going to be the message for Pisces. I don't know if Pisces is going to be a collective reading or not. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of Pisces energy here, Jupiter and Pisces and all of that. But I'm seeing a lot of like psychic enhancements here, psychic transformation with the Moth and the Ace of Cups. But ultimately, when I was talking about the wishes, this is an emotional fulfillment. This is a new beginning. This is also self-love and new love and love that is renewed, revitalized. A lot of things are like, I just feel like it's just a lot of things are coming to life. Your wishes are coming to life. And you have two energies of like the circular, this to me is spirit, this to me is the cosmic force, the cosmic energies are like the wheels are turning, the gears are in motion, the gears are in motion. Because there's no more tension. There's no more tension. The Lamb. It's like this sweet resolve, this sweet innocent energy, because that's what your wishes are. Your wishes are innocent. They are coming from your heart's desire. It's pure. What you want, what you wish for, how you want to feel, what you want to experience. It's coming from a good nature, a good-hearted, spirited, pure nature. And it's like spirit recognizes that, you recognize that, the collective recognize that, the universe recognize that. It's an energy, it's a vibration that is recognized. It doesn't need to be spoken, but it is felt. And that's why the sea serpent is here, because it's felt cosmically. It's felt. And I feel like those emotions that intensely and cause so much tension around what it is that you wanted, world, those emotions are being closed out, and a renewal of emotions are here with your wishes and your dreams that you can cultivate and that you can experience, along with your enhanced emotional intuitive perception and your psychic enhancements. Like, it's just everything is going to prosper. Everything is going to prosper. So this is what I have, and I'm gonna just leave it there. I know that this was some pretty intense energy. I know I got really emotional. I did my best not to bawl my eyes out. But, this is just what we feel right now, and we have to flow in what we feel, and we have to talk about what we feel. So, yeah, in order to clear it and to heal it, right? Okay, I'm going to jump into Pisces, and I'm going to see if it's a collective reading or not. So, I love you guys.